What's up, you Delhi Sultanate fanatics? This is going to be another build order analysis video featuring Casva playing as the Delhi Sultanate up against Beastie Cutie, who is over here playing as the Holy Roman Empire on King of the Hill. Now, this game stood out to me because Casva won this in under 12 minutes. So I thought, let's go through, let's watch exactly what Casva is doing and try to give an in-depth analysis. I'm going to type up the build order and put it in my Discord build orders channel. So I'll leave a link down in the description and in the comments. So if you want to pick up this build order and try it out yourself, you can join me there in the Discord. Okay, let's get into this. So Casva starting off, he took every villager to the mill. He's building a mill on the berry bush and dropped one back to build a lumber camp. He has those initial starting sheep, which he's walking in. That's always a tip, by the way. When you grab those initial starting sheep, have the sheep walk back to the town center on their own. Don't waste your scout's time turning around. Okay, his new villagers are going to gold. So he's going to have his lumber camp. He has his mill. The first tech he has queued up here is wheelbarrow. So recap, all vills to mill. One vill goes to build a lumber camp, and now he's pulling one vill off of the berries to build a house with new villagers going to gold. Currently 2 on the gold. Now, Delhi's known for sometimes starting off with the mosque, right, to start those techs, but it doesn't look like Casva has opted for this option. Maybe he will drop that down after he gets 100 wood, but we'll have to watch more closely. So far it is 5 on food, 1 on wood, 2 on gold. We've got a new villager coming out and going to those sheep. Actually, he looks like he changed his mind. Newville went to wood. So there we go. 5-2-2. Kind of an interesting split. Typically, you see more villagers on food first, but we'll see how this pans out and what he's planning on doing with this. I am not going to reveal the map, but I'll give you a quick look here at this King of the Hill so that you can kind of see. Sometimes the spawn can be absolutely crazy, but both players have rather similar access to gold, food, and wood, which was usually the hardest thing. Casva has like 1 close wood line. Yeah, not too bad as far as King of the Hill spawns go. This map can be pretty terrible. Okay, so now he's putting those new villagers on food. So he went 5 food, 1 to wood, 2 to gold, 1 to wood, and now he's putting new villagers onto food. And again, if you can't remember all these steps, I'm going to be putting a build order in the Discord, so just join that and check it out. Okay, as soon as he got that 100 wood, he pulled his wood villager and is building a mosque with new villagers all going to food. Now, he just now hit that 200 gold mark there for that age up. So I would actually almost argue, as far as this Dark Age build order, I don't know if this is optimal for age up time because he's going to overgather on gold by just a little bit here, but we'll see if he has something else in mind. It's not going to be too late, but it might have been better off getting a little more food first and aging up just a little bit faster. But he's, of course, going to have the gold to build that Dome of Faith, or to train scholars out of the Dome of Faith here once he hits the 2nd age. Okay, so all new villagers have been going to food. Once this... now, thing to notice here. That villager who built the mosque built it between the mining camp and the mill so he could connect all these buildings so that with that boost, which is given by there's one scholar automatically starts inside the mosque when you build your first one. It makes it so when he starts this tech on the next stage and these technologies right now, it speeds it up. Okay, so going for the Dome of Faith, he pulled, looks like 4 villagers off of food. I think one of those was a new trained villager. And now he's rallying all of his new vills over to wood. So keeping 2 on gold. And honestly, we talked about maybe he still aged up a little slower. Maybe part of his plan was just to get that gold in the bank here for the next age, which, could be a valid point. Okay, doing a little bit of scouting of his opponent across the map right now, but we're going to stay focused on his macro. So new villagers rallied to wood right now. The current macro, 7 on food, which entails these 5 that are on berries, 2 on sheep. And then he's putting some new villas on wood. There's 2 still staying on gold for building the landmark. Techs and Q, efficient production, followed by piety, followed by herbal medicine. And I expect he'll probably unqueue this stuff as he gets to the next stage and once he gets sanctity. So I'm curious. I actually don't know yet. I haven't watched this game through if he'll go for the sacred site victory or how he goes about winning this game. Of course, that's a popular option. Okay, now he is sending 1 villager forward to build, I can only assume, a tower. So I think he's going to be going for the King of the Hill strategy, right? Very, very likely. So one vil going forward to build the tower. He's going to need to get some wood, though, to build his military buildings to protect that tower. That's usually the trickiest part of the whole thing. Okay, here they go. Now, I say he's going to build a tower, but maybe he's just going to wall his opponent in. We'll have to see here. He did scout his opponent and could kind of see what was going on. I guess he got maybe lucky that a scout didn't just run across this. But let's see what he does here. We'll come back to that villager. Let's watch the macro. He put those villagers all back on food after they finished building the landmark. And he's got Sanctity queued up now. Queuing up the survival techniques currently and getting... I'm sure he'll get these techs all in queue. Oh my gosh. Talk about a unique strategy. He is going for a proxy stable. A Delhi proxy stable. You know, I really thought he was going to go for the sacred site. Oh boy, I'm loving this already. Okay, he has pulled his 2 villagers off of gold now that he has 2 queued up here with the Dome of Faith. And he's already sending 1 scholar out towards the middle. I think maybe he's actually trying to send the scholar to his stable, but a scout is currently intercepting it. Okay, we have 5 on food, 7 on sheep here. Then the rest going to wood, because it's obviously these are going to be food heavy. Archery range and stable forward. Wow, what a unique strategy. But he's going to give away his position here is the only thing I'm worried about. Although, like, Beastie seeing this might be just thinking, like, oh, yeah, he's going for the sacred site. What's new? But it doesn't even look like Casva cares. He's going to bring him right to... Oh, I think he realizes. Okay. Let's watch back at home. He's got his scholars in queue. So he has 10 on wood currently, and he's been dropping down a stable and an archery range across the map. Now, this is obviously going to be a very unique strategy. Of course, the HRE are known for their fast castle. We'll take a sneak peek here. And he doesn't have anything yet. Did he actually just scout this? Oh, he sees the horseman. Oh, he spotted the edge of it. Okay, so he did scout this. And so he knows it's coming. So I think he kind of panicked, threw these barracks down. Yeah, here come the horsemen. But he's going to be able to get some... Oh, he's doing a little tower rush. So there we go. We got a Delhi tower rush. Nothing like a proxy stable. Look at this thing. We got a proxy stable and archer range. Wow, what a bold strategy here from Casva. Okay, so now he has these horsemen, which are a lot better now, of course, and archers. And with that tower, I mean, basically, he started with the barracks. Oh, look at this. He's trying to H up right now. So he completely predicted what the HRE player was going to be doing. Figure he's going for fast castle, which is a good assumption, and is getting away with it right now. And he's bringing these scholars out to get advanced or efficient production. Yep, look, he's got 1 scholar in there, put another there. That makes it increased by 100%. And largely back at home, it's been 15 on food, 12 on wood, and that's it. And I'm sure eventually he's going to maybe take this middle sacred site, but he's just looking to keep, you know, even if the Holy Roman Empire gets this age off, if he can stall him from gathering gold, stall him from gathering relics, that's going to stop, you know, the knight and man arm spam from really taking place. He might even grab a house here. I think this is, yeah, it's outside of the range of the emergency repairs. So, I mean, excellent macro. Look at his food and wood right now, just spinning all those res. He has horsemen queued up. He's being archers and horsemen. And this is a very interesting strategy, going for that proxy base against the Holy Roman Empire. So, back at home, nothing too crazy, just 16 on food. He's got his scholars in here getting the techs. I'm imagining he'll put 1 scholar out here eventually. I think he could actually already do that. Yeah, he could. But here we go. We got horsemen going in, seeing what's up. He knows there's a stable. He knows there's a town, a barracks. So that's kind of like his options. Expecting probably that a knight's coming or something. But he has idled these vills a lot. And also it's a map that's good. Like if you can push your enemy off their gold and off the wood. I mean, this is huge on King of the Hill. And BC actually has pretty generous second wood line here as far as these two are concerned. The biggest thing is he has these 2 gold mines captured. And that's kind of, I'd say, the most unfortunate thing as far as the spawn's concerned. I don't know if Casva cited these 2 gold mines and was like, okay, I'm just going to push there. Or how he decided to build here in the first place. But as always, if you can capture the gold mines from your enemy, it's going to make their life very hard. You can see he's not gathering any gold. He does have food across the map. And now he's just basically taking out some infrastructure, picking some vills now, because Beastie is just starved. He doesn't have food. He doesn't have gold. Back at home, it looks like he's ungarrisoned the scholars and bringing them across the map. Where's the sacred site? There it is. I say on the minimap, it didn't show at first there. A little glitched in the UI. Okay, so picking off those houses. I'm actually curious if Beastie is actually housed. He is just about housed. If he loses that house, he will be housed. But he does have the emergency repairs. You know, kind of maybe a little bit of a mistake on Beastie's part. If you build houses off of your grid, you're not able to use those emergency repairs. Now, would you have had enough to save all of them? Probably not. But you typically, as the HRE, want to make sure your houses are on that grid so you can use those, take advantage of that emergency repair. And now we just got such a mass growing here. What can Beastie do? I'm trying not to cast post perspectives because I'm just trying to focus on what is Delhi up to. We've got the horsemen coming in and harassing the wood line right now. And yeah, look, he's pushed him off of gold. He's across the map getting food. Maybe he saw that wall segment, knows something is up. But I think it's just going to be a matter of him getting the early surprise on trying to age a Holy Roman Empire. And not to mention, the Holy Roman Empire's strength is in this Regis Cathedral and getting those relics garrisoned. Let's look at the relic spawn. One there, one mid. That's 3 relics. I mean, honestly, the relic spawn, I would say, are rather even. I think this is a pretty nice, pretty fair relic spawn in general. But yeah, if you attack early enough, those prelates aren't going to have a chance to get out and go for them. So now he's just massing spearmen. Look at this. So assuming there might be some knights, I can only imagine. So he's gone ham on some spearmen. And now he's actually still just been a horseman game, making the spearmen very quickly. Let's look with efficient production. You can get a spearman in 7 seconds. So there's a scholar garrison there. And still back at that archer range. He has all 3 buildings, and there we go. GG is called. So honestly, I wasn't sure what we would see going in this game, but it does look like this was a proxy rush here from the Delhi Sultanate on an HRE fast castle. So probably a safe assumption that most HRE players are going to do this. I will tell you, if you're going to try something like this at maybe some of the lower ELO levels, because that was that's a professional game. At the lower ELO levels, HRE are more, it's more common for them to be trying some kind of man-at-arms all in or something. So just be careful, scout to see what they're doing. Hope this build order breakdown was helpful for you. I will leave the step-by-step instructions for the beginning of the game roughly in the Discord. I always tell you with build orders, you got to take them with a grain of salt because you have to be able to adapt to what's going on and as the meta changes. But anyways, hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a comment below if you did or if you didn't, and I'll see you in the next one.